Hello everyone, Johnny Mind here, and today we are continuing to learn Japanese with Super Mario World, in particular Super Mario Advance 2, the Game Boy Advance version. Last time we finished World 2. We also checked out the story after the castle. And so yeah, today we'll start World 3, but before doing that, we have something related to World 2 that we haven't tackled yet, even though technically we have already completed the world. And yeah, that's the Star Road accessed by from there. So yeah, we'll start with that, but yeah, after that we'll start World 3, Vanilla Dome, as we've seen also mentioned in the story. Yeah, without further ado, let's start. Yeah, here's our game.
Here we go! Super Mario!
Here's our current progress, and yeah, you can see that we have we're still in World 2 because I've actually saved there. And we played so far 21 levels. Oh yeah, I saved there exactly on top of this. And yeah, as I anticipated, this here it says DoonatsへいやStar Road. And yeah, first and foremost we have the usual donuts. Okay, donuts from English, most likely the plural, as that would explain why there's the tsu at the end instead of the usual to. Unless, of course, they simply it's one of those words where we have the tsu simply because potentially because it came to Japanese earlier, or they didn't care about being as faithful to the sound. Yeah, most likely, I'd say my guess is simply the plural, so donuts. Yeah, makes sense since usually you see them in more than one. Yeah, then we have Heya, as usual, plain or open field, as it's said in the dictionary. Even better considering that, technically considering that it's a Chinese compound, unaccented, and so like most of those. Most likely when added to donatsu as a suffix or to make a compound, you could say also the accent would be on the first syllable of the second part or of the suffix, and so on the he. But yeah, we've seen that before. Unfortunately, we can't confirm it, but most likely that's the case. The new part is Star Road, and yeah, as mentioned, we have, of course, star from star from English. Pretty easy. The additional U because S can stay on its own. Long A for star, and yeah, simply just like English variants that don't have the R sounds. But we have seen that before, and the accent, yeah, it's just like in English. And then we have Rodo. Yeah, comes from English also, of course. Road. Can also be, because as we have seen, Japanese doesn't strictly have L, the L sound. But technically, L sound is a variant of Japanese R, although most would pronounce that as R, as a top flap. But yeah, either way, it's the closest consonant, so yeah, that's why it becomes that. And so yeah, Rodo is for road, like in this case, but also for load. and so also loading of in computing. Either way, for both words, they're accented, just like in English, and so on the raw, high, low, low. And yeah, by the way, it also can be used for rodo, for lord. Again, same L, and then we have or, that simply long O, like variants of English again, that don't have those sounds. So yeah, all those words become rodo in Japanese. Okay, so we have the donuts plains, Star Road, and yeah, we'll actually take it. And funny enough, what we have when we land here is the star that, as we have seen, brought us here. We have another one here to go the other way around. And yeah, it says Star Rodo, Donutsへいやへ. And yeah, so Star Road, and then we have Donut Plains, and then last but not least, particle E written as he, two words. And yeah, so Star Road to the Donut Plains, and yeah, so brings you there. But what we came here to do is this. And yeah, it's we have levels here. This one is called well, actually most of all of them will be called like this, judging by the number. But yeah, in Japanese they're called Native Star Course 1. I guess so. Interesting. We have this native, which should be native, judging by this. We check, just to be sure. And also to check its accent. Even though, yeah, not a word you'd hear often in Japanese, so yeah, that's why I wasn't completely sure, but yeah, that's when you see native, yeah, what comes to mind immediately? Native, and yeah, can confirm also in the dictionary, native, and so as an adjective, also noun, technically, and yeah, also of course as an abbreviation when actually used of native speaker, which will become native speaker. And yeah, what's worth mentioning about this? Well, for native, notice the small e after the te to make the t sound. Nei, well, just like in English. Boo, we have the additional u, but also boo. There exists also the variant nowadays with u with the duck 10 to make the actual v sound. But yeah, of course, the one used the most is still the one with boo. For speaker, on the other hand, we would have supika. So yeah, we have the additional, the long vowels for both e, p, and k. Yes, p, so just like in English, and then ker. Yeah. Closest vowel is a of the and then also the long vowel again for the same reasons already mentioned for all these words with the R sounds. Sometimes we have seen that there are exceptions, but yeah, more often than not, the rule is that one. And then, of course, the additional U for su, because it can stay on its own. And is barely heard if at all. So it's even closer to English. By the way, the accent for speaker on its own is on the P, just like in English, speaker. Fully native speaker becomes accented, is considered a word, a compound word technically. As we have seen this from English usually, then have the accent of the second word. And yeah, so low, high for the rule of the accent in general, because if the first mora is low, is high, then the second one is low. Either if not, if the second one has to be high, then the first one is low. But yeah, then it stays high until included the P as mentioned for just like for speaker on its own. And so yeah, native speaker. And yeah, so native speaker, but yeah, native would be an abbreviation. But yeah, here of course simply as native technically. And then we have again star. So yeah, it seems interesting that yeah, it's called literally called native star in Japanese. I'm completely forgetting how these are called in. I think maybe just Star Road 1 and 2 and so on. I'm completely forgetting. Then we have, of course, funny enough, Kosu. And course from English, of course, in the sense of a course, a stage, a level in the context of this game, accented. But we have seen that a lot throughout this game. And then, of course, the number one most likely read with its most common reading for when it's on its own. And so, yeah, the Chinese one, ichi. Yeah, technically would be the accent on the chi, so on the last syllable. Sometimes you might hear it as ich, because of the rule of I and U barely heard if at all. When they are at the end of a word, but technically better at the end, usually heard as the end of sentences, before a pause. And yeah, also when they have an unvoiced consonant as usual before them, yeah, like in this case. So yeah, when pronounced on its own, you might hear still ichi as should be, but yeah, also ich. And so also, by the way, most don't keep the accent on the syllables where the vowel is barely heard if at all, so yeah, it moves in this case to the only other one available, so the I. But yeah, with that we can actually play it.
Let's go!
Okay. Have that. Okay, yeah, we have these. Unfortunately, that means that, well, actually, I can do that. And yeah, technically we have, it was quote-unquote a maze, but yeah, we were able to get the coin anyway. Oh yeah, funny enough, even if you are on Yoshi, you can activate. Oh yeah, I didn't intend to get it immediately, but I did. And yeah, with that we unlocked the secret exit. If you know your katakana, you can read what it says here. I won't mention what it is for now, as we are here to play exclusively the stage you have unlocked. We'll come back to this world when we unlock other star roads. So yeah, for now, let's actually replay simply. You might have noticed that the levels have the dots, the signal that yeah, these courses have 2 exits. And so yeah, we have another exit to play, and yeah, of course, the one we got was a secret exit, as you have seen. Yeah, what's funny, I'm not sure if it's intended. It's weird at the very least. But yeah, because yeah, you would usually use the button to get off Yoshi. So I show here the R button to get off Yoshi. But if you go back on him immediately, as we've seen, yeah, apparently you can keep the spins up effect. So yeah, funny enough, we don't have to lose Yoshi here, so that's nice. I have this the feeling that I missed yeah, a dragon coin there. Okay, let's try to actually get it by going back here. I'm curious if we can get them all. But yeah, as soon as I saw that, I knew that the one up, I knew that you weren't supposed to go that way. Yeah, having Yoshi though, and now that we got okay, no, not anymore. Yeah, there, if we kept the shell, we could have flown up in case we missed it. But yeah, actually we got all the dragon coins. Again, we won't go for all the dragon coins, but yeah, when we can find them, we'll get them all. Yeah, what we want to do is playing all the levels that we want, of course, also for the Japanese. Yeah, we got this, and so actually enough to play a bonus game. Yeah, we do so. Let's see if I can do better this time than last time. Well, if I stopped pressing them at random, it would be useful. Yeah, that's not particularly promising. I keep on missing that one. Okay. At least we got one line. Yeah, I think that you get as many 1-ups as lines you make. But yeah, the regular exit of this level, and also other ones, as you might have guessed, or you might know, simply bring you back to the exit from where you came from. So yeah, to actually unlock these, which would be shortcuts, even though we won't use them, you have to get the secret exit. But yeah, for now, we'll actually go back to take the Star Road to donut plains. And yeah, that way we'll actually go back here. And yeah, so we are now in World 3, Vanilla Dome.
Luigi.
Switch to Luigi. And yeah, first and foremost, we have these. In this case, you can actually see already on the map, there's the other Star Road. And so yeah, as you might have guessed, also just considering that this is that one was World 2, this is World 3. Yeah, this is actually the Star Road. I think it might actually, usually it might not be visible. Because honestly I didn't remember that, but yeah, might be simply an effect because we actually unlocked it technically, because yeah, we could access it from the Star Road. But yeah, either way, yeah, you can see it there, and yeah, so when we get there, then we'll play that other stage, its corresponding stage. But yeah, for now, let's focus on this one. As you have seen, yeah, another level with 2 exits. Level which is called Baニラドームcourse 1. And yeah, simply Vanilla Dome, as we have seen last time. Yeah, we have Vanilla. Actually, yeah, I think last time we have seen that it's one of those words that you have to be careful when it comes to the accent, because it moves on the first syllable. Even though, of course, in English, and I've actually checked it last time just to be completely sure, the word is vanilla. So yeah, the accent would be on the ni, but no. In Japanese, it's actually on the first syllable, so third to last also you could say. And honestly, most likely that's also why it moved. But yeah, otherwise, pretty easy. B instead of V, even though of course also the variant with the Va, U with the duck 10 and small a exists. Technically, but yeah, Vanilla, you see, more often than not. And yeah, the other one, Dome, and yeah, technically in English, Dome, and yeah, in Japanese, long vowel for the O, because yeah, Japanese doesn't have all those diphthongs like in English. But otherwise, yeah, the additional U at the end and simply called, and then the accent is just like in English on the do. So yeah, Vanilla Dome, course, again, EC, yeah, number 1. So yeah, without further ado, we can actually start it.
Let's go.
And yeah, we're underground. Well, technically, as you have seen, and actually the story last time, I'm pretty sure mentioned, this whole world is underground. Yeah, I'll keep actually my... Okay, that wasn't ideal. Even though here I can't fly anyway, we'll actually use the technique we have just used. Yeah, the issue with Yoshi, and honestly why it's mostly it's better to leave him there. Yeah, with the cape you can spin the horizontal the blocks on the side from their side, so you can get them like that. You might have noticed already these I'm curious if I can actually do something about it even without those. But yeah, of course, the intended way is to use those blocks. I have kind of some doubts. If I manage to bring Yoshi, then we would... well, actually, I can relatively easily bring Yoshi if I'm fast enough here by hitting, riding Yoshi, then going through. Honestly, I'm not sure if this works, but it's just some experimentation. Okay, you can do that. The classic Yoshi jump. And yeah, this way actually is how you get to the key. Of course, the intended way is unlocking the blocks, hitting the red switch, as you have seen by the color, and then coming up here. But yeah, actually, we got it, so why not use it? Actually, use it. So yeah, actually, the intended way would be getting the hitting the switch, and then you'd get access to these. And yeah, as you can see, now we have the Star Road to the left. So yeah, to get that, you would have to get the red blocks, hit the red switch. But yeah, we're not going there immediately. We'll actually go there soon though. Yeah, first and foremost, we want to replay this level and get the regular exit. To then, as you might now it's clear. Yeah, that one went to the left. This one you can also see it with on the map already. We'll go to the right.
Let's go.
Yeah. No, I don't want to fly for now. Well, that's one way to not fly anymore. Of course, I still want to... okay, no. I clearly can't keep that. Yeah, not particularly convinced about... well, actually, without the cape, you need shells here. Proceed. But yeah, we got it like that. We can hit one here and then open it like that. No. Yeah, no. I'm not losing our cape like that. We actually do it as intended here to keep it. Okay. Let me see. Kind of looks like there might be something up there, but it might be just aesthetic. And honestly, only the cape would allow you to get there. Yeah, here you have to run, unless you want, because yeah, if you touch the lava, bye-bye. You lose a life. But yeah, we got to the midway gate, as you have seen, called in Japanese. Chukan Geto should be the exact term. Yeah, funny enough, that's how we got to see the kanji for middle for the first time. Okay, you can technically... I don't remember how you get there. I think the only way is to take... to unfortunately lose your power-ups. Don't see other ways. We actually do it then. Again, we won't necessarily go for all the dragon coins, but when we can, we'll do so. Okay, we made the jump there like that. The issue here is... okay, no, we can actually do it like this.
Bravo!
Perfect. Okay. Okay, okay, one of them is... we can open like that. Ah, yeah, so here we have the end of the stage. Let's try to get, yeah, as many stars as possible. Or at least some, unlike at the start of this very series where I kept not getting any. Okay, I'd say we can actually first tackle these. And then we'll continue to the right. Here we have... well, switch to Mario first and foremost. We have the course called Baニラドーム秘密のコース1. Again, Baニラドーム. Then we have once more Himitsu. We've seen it before in this very series because, of course, we have already seen such courses, such levels. Yeah, Himitsu means secret. A noun, also an adjective, but yeah, also, as can be seen here, a noun which takes the possessive particle, no, the genitive case particle, to make, in practice, an adjective, even though, yeah, strictly would be noun plus possessive particle. And yeah, so secret, as a noun, secret, secrecy, privacy, also mystery. But yeah, the fundamental meaning secret also as an adjective, and yeah, in our case, secret, something that is the course. Again, the first one of this word, so yeah, Vanilla Dome, secret course 1. And yeah, we can actually play it.
Let's go!
Okay. Okay, let's... well, we just started the level, I'll take the death there. We didn't even have power-ups or anything, which is actually what caused us to die there. Okay, this time let's get... so that we can hear also Mario's hoo-hoo, just what I needed. Should be exclusive to... these are additions to the Super Mario Advance games in general, such voices. Okay, we can go up here, and that's, yeah, for these. Yeah, there, I feel though that we are going too high there. I want to go to the left if possible. Not sure how though. Here, okay, maybe we have to fall from further up. I don't remember these. Yeah, as much as I've played and finished, actually completed in the sense that I played all its levels and so got all its exits of this game. I don't remember those things. Notice that here we have other silhouettes, other dotted lines for blocks. In this case, blue. So yeah, another kind of block. But yeah, you might have guessed it. And anyway, we most likely see it, if not today, next time. You might have also guessed it based on what they unlock. yeah, we'll get the red one first. Okay, here we have to time it properly. I didn't. Okay, no, we have to hurry up here. Okay, let me take... The unfortunate aspect about the timer is that you don't... you can't explore with leisure. But that we have that there, but I feel like I'm not sure if I can actually. Okay, by actually jumping from here I can. Oops. Lucky there was a paratrooper down there. And yeah, we can enter here. Yeah, Super Mario World. Oh boy, yeah, we have one of these. Okay, shooting footballs. Too bad that I mean. Okay, yeah, we actually keep it like that. Yeah, we could clear the course. Missed the item there. Yeah, by doing that, we actually unlock these, but as you can see, woohoo, indeed. Yeah, we unlocked these by getting the regular exit. You can tell which one is the regular one and which one is the secret one, again, because they're completely different. The regular one has the gate, the secret ones have the key and the keyhole. So yeah, with that, we have actually unlocked this pipe. And I'll quickly show that we have these, which technically actually should we should play while still in this world. There's a reason why I was thinking about playing it. That yeah, thank you, Charlie7. But yeah, there's a reason why I was thinking about, I was considering for a moment of playing it after the world, but I'd say we can actually tackle it while here. But first and foremost, we have this this level to replay to find the secret exit. I couldn't find it. I feel like we might actually need although the blocks, the blue blocks are weird because they shouldn't be used for something like that. Yeah, I don't remember, so we'll actually have to search for the exit. If I can find it on my own, I'll consider checking out maps to see where it was. Yeah, again, I've actually found... I played this game before, actually completed in that sense, so I have found them all before. I feel like if it isn't a matter of those blocks, which is weird, then it should be a matter of flying somewhere. The pipe is suspicious, but at the same time you can't do anything with it. At least, wait, maybe like, no. I kind of vaguely remember some weird stuff going on with horizontal pipes like this one. But at the same time, usually you shouldn't be able to enter them. Bringing this spring down here isn't the best idea. Yeah, we're still in exploration mode for now. there's something that might be... Yeah, no, okay. There is simply to go back down from there. Ah, yeah, okay, we're losing the time. Okay, there it is. Actually found it on my own. Okay, let's see if I can make it in time. Oh yeah, here's a pipe that we can enter. Yeah, horizontal ones you can enter, but only if there's ground below them. Okay, and actually we have another exit like this. Weird. But yeah, as you have seen, actually, it kind of looked like the other one, and so I guess in that sense they kept it with the gate, even though usually you would have a key and keyhole. But yeah, then the enemy, the charging chuck, actually acted differently in this case. Yeah, the actually charging one, the other one was throwing footballs. But yeah, with that, we actually got here to the Star Road. And yeah, it's literally simply called Baニラドーム Star Road. And yeah, so Baニラドーム Star Road. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it before. But yeah, my guess is that for Star Road, we would follow again the rule. And also for Baニラドーム. Instead of keeping the accents of both words, we would keep only the one of the second word part of what becomes a compound. So yeah, Baニラドーム, so on the do, and then Star Road. Oh yeah, with that we can actually access it. And yeah, so we actually will play now this other course. And yeah, it's again native star course ni. And yeah, the only difference being the number, it's 2, and so it becomes its most common reading on its own. So the Chinese one, ni. We played as Mario, so actually let's switch to Luigi.
Let's go.
Ah yeah, okay, this one I... Okay. We got this. Because yeah, actually... there was the blue Yoshi there. A baby Yoshi, but then it got a star, ate it, and then so grew up. But yeah, he says, first and foremost, ha! And so an exclamation. And yeah, simply of, let's say in this case, of relief. Well, technically, ha can be used as an exclamation of various kinds. Yeah, in this case, let's say something like ah in English. But yeah, its various meanings can be yes, also indeed, well, also a ha, or a what, huh, or a sigh. Yeah, here I'd say simply because the Yoshi literally came out of the egg. Then we have Tasukata from Tasukaru. I think we have seen the transitive variant so far, Taskeru. This is the intransitive one. Notice again one in Eru, the transitive one, and the intransitive one in Aru. Most likely the intransitive one is actually a classical form of the passive. The accent should be accented. Yes, it is, just like Taskeru. Notice also the U barely heard, if at all, of the Su because it's between unvoiced consonants. Taskeru to save, to rescue, and so this one to be saved, to be rescued. So you can see them also. It's passive form origin. It's a verb, code verb. So to make that a form, we have to follow the rules. It's in rules, so it becomes a double consonant ta. Again, most likely first the U into I to make the continuative form Tasukarita, but then the I fell, and so Tasukarta, difficult to pronounce, so simply became the doubling of the following consonant, Tasukatta. Accented on the third to last mora, so that stays on the ka in this case. Ta form, and so actually past form of the verb in plain speech. So you, I've been saved, I've been rescued. Used kind of like an exclamation also, but literally it is I've been saved. Then he says Boku Ao Yoshi. First and foremost we have Boku, which we have already seen in this very series, I think for the first time. It's the first person singular pronoun, so I. It's male term or language. It's worth mentioning that this one is the one used mostly because we have seen also ore as male term or language, but that one sounds rough or arrogant. Ore, by the way, unaccented. We've seen, I've mentioned that also before in this very series. Then we have we have a straight up only I. Nothing after it. So you can notice here a peculiarity of Japanese, that while it has particles, and we have seen them used quite a lot, and you should use them usually in when speaking, especially if it's more colloquial, if it's less formal at the very least, particles can disappear, especially the topic particle, which is the one that would be here, followed by the object particle, the other one that disappears quite often. Sometimes even other ones, I'd say also maybe the subject particle ga, but technically also other ones, but the more often than not, the topic particle and or the object particle. In this case with the topic particle, and implied still as for me. Then we have Ao, which is the color blue. It's worth mentioning, but we'll see it more when the time comes for that distinction. Nowadays it's mostly blue, but there are some compounds where it means green, because actually the word didn't distinguish between, there wasn't a distinction between blue and green in Japanese in the past, and so that's why you'll find some words where nowadays you would use midori as for the color green. You find Ao instead, but we'll see that again when the time comes. Here simply blue, just as expected. Ao on its own accent on the first syllable. If you add the I, you get the corresponding adjective, I adjective, accented but of course, then accented on the second to last more, just like all accented E adjectives. So, aoi, low, high, low. Oh yeah, blue as in the adjective. Here we straight up attach ao, the color, more like a prefix in this case, to then to Yoshi. Oh yeah, so blue Yoshi. And so yeah, as for me, I repeated in English simply because that's how it works. In Japanese we have boku already. The copula implied. And yeah, then I'm blue Yoshi. Then he says, and this is quite important since it's actually his peculiarity. Donna iro no kora o kuchi ni fukunde mo sora o tobu koto ga dekiru yo. First and foremost, we have Donna, part of the Kosodo series, close to both the speaker and the listener. So far from the speaker, close to the listener, far from both, do the interrogative. Koso are usually unaccented, do accent on the first syllable. Here we have Donna, actually a contraction of Dono Yona. Dono, which would be on its own the demonstrative adjective, the interrogative though. Which with yo on its own means has several meanings, but would be form, style, design, way, method. And we have seen differences when used actually after nouns or verbs. But yeah, in this case, simply which kind we could say of, because yeah, it's actually dono yo would be an adjective, and yeah, takes the na. But then can be contracted into donna. And yeah, the accent stays on the do. And yeah, so which, well, in this case we would say in English what kind of, what sort of. And yeah, after that we have the noun iro. We have seen it both on its own, but that in the previous series, I think. Accented on the last syllable, means color. Can also be used as a suffix after certain words to make the corresponding colors. And when added as such, the word then becomes always unaccented, so it's pretty easy, pretty convenient. Yeah, here simply as the noun color. What kind of color? Then we have the possessive particle to connect it to the following noun, which is cora. I think we might have seen it before in this series. It means a shell. Shell in particular of a crab tortoise, so also carapace. And yeah, so typical term seen, by the way, unaccented because it's a Chinese compound. Cora. But yeah, typical term seen in Mario games, since of course, yeah, we have all the Koopa shells around. Then we have the object particle o, written as one, pronounced as such in careful speech and also singing. Then we have kuchi, which I've actually don't think we have seen it in. Well, we have seen it in compounds. Like here on its own, And so without the voicing, we've seen it in compounds with the voicing of the ku, which then became gu. So yeah, in this case, we'll stay kuchi. So with the u barely heard if at all because it's between unvoiced consonants. And yeah, the accent is on the chi. Oh, sorry, is actually unaccented on its own. The confusion comes as usual because actually when you don't add anything, unlike in this case we would actually hear its actual accent. Yeah, when you don't add any particles, then words accented on the last syllable and unaccented ones sound the same. But yeah, in this case would be cucini, so yeah, low, high, and then also the particle stays high because it's actually unaccented. But yeah, mouth, and yeah, literally in this case it is mouth in its fundamental meaning. As we have seen, by extension, it becomes also opening, and that's the meaning we have seen so far in this series. But yeah, then we have the particle ni, as mentioned. Technically would be to, but more in the sense of into. You'll see why in a second. So yeah, you could actually say also simply in. And yeah, that's because we have the verb fukundemo from fukumu. We check its accent, but it means to contain. Other extended meanings. But yeah, when used with the term kushi, with the particle ni, it means to hold in the mouth. So yeah, technically it's the expression kuchi ni fukumu. By the way, fukumu, yeah, accented, suspected that. But yeah, literally to contain, and so to hold in, because of that, into the mouth. So yeah, I explained the usage of ni in that sense. We have seen technically ni used. Yeah, I keep it like that simply because of into, to avoid confusion. But yeah, fukumu, verb godan verb. So to make that a form, like in this case, we have to follow the rules. It's in mu, so it becomes de. Again, first we would change the u into i to make the continuative form. Fuku mi te. Then the i fell, most likely. So only the m remained, which became simply the n we can see now. But then that changed the te into de, voiced it, but actually, as I mentioned, that's because voiced consonants in classical Japanese weren't simply voiced, but were actually prenasalized. So yeah, if you add a nasal before it, yeah, that's what voiced, quote-unquote, what are now the voiced consonants. So the ones with the duck 10, the two small commas on the top right as a reminder for we have studied those, of course, when we studied hiragana, and also revised when we studied katakana. But yeah, so yeah, unsurprising that it becomes voiced because yeah, we would add this nasal before it, and so yeah. And that's why we now write it as de, fukunde. The form in this case is required because then we actually add mo, the inclusive particle, also even, when added after the form of a verb, it becomes even though. So yeah, the meaning of the temo, here demo, is even though. Well, in this case, it's better to say we have to adapt it in English technically, because it would be more, as we'll see when we fully translate, no matter what and the rest. But we'll see why when we fully translate it in a second. We have some more words to check first. First, we have Sora, which means sky, the air, the heavens, also technically. Extended meanings, but yeah, the fundamental one is sky. Accent on the first syllable. So yeah, Sora. Then we have the object particle o. Then we have the verb tobu. Tobu, which we have seen, has two meanings fundamentally: to fly, to soar. Yeah, so we can use to soar in this case, to soar the sky. But also, and you can technically distinguish them when you use kanji, by using different kanji, even though that's not always respected, but yeah, technically you could do so. The verb tobu can, unaccented by the way, can also mean to jump, to leap, to spring, to bound, to hop, to jump. Fundamental meaning. Most likely because, yeah, technically, to fly, you first jump, leap, and so on, and then you start flying or soaring. So yeah, most likely that's the reason why. Yeah, here clearly with Sora. It means to fly. Here it's in its dictionary form, so perfect as is, because actually after it we have a noun, so technically would be a relative clause, but the noun is koto, which we have seen is a thing as in matter, and it's actually one of the nominalizers of verbs. The other one is no. Technically, in some cases, well, the meaning is practically the same. It's the usage that can be different. And yeah, for example, like we can see here, koto is required because then we had the subject particle ga, and then the verb the kiru. The kiru is a verb which means to be able to do. And yeah, by having a verb, nominalizing it with koto, then adding the subject particle ga, and then the kiru, we get a form of the potential. A more complex one technically compared to, well, depends on your perspective, but yeah, a longer one that's without objectively data, without any unarguably longer than conjugating the verb to make the potential form. In this case, for example, it would be toberu, the potential form of tobu. Overall, they have the same meaning, though, the potential form of the verb. This one might be slightly somewhat more formal to an extent, though, since, as you can see, we are still we have the kiru in the dictionary form, And so we're still in the in plain speech. But yeah, we have these two ways to make the potential form of a verb. Last but not least, we have yo at the end, a final sentence particle with the meaning you know. Also can be used as a hey. Yeah, can be used for certainty, emphasis. Yeah, also contempt, request, warning. Can also be used immediately after a noun when calling out to someone. Yeah, that one is another usage. This is as a final sentence particle, and so yeah, with those meanings, certainty, emphasis, and so on. And yeah, so the full translation of this is yeah, we have to adapt it in English. Better, no matter what kind of shell I implied the Yoshi hold in my implied mouth. You can see that we get this translation even if we consider the demo with that even, the even of the inclusive particle, and also considering the words that the interrogative words that add demo, as for example, just to make one, dare demo, from dare, who, when we add demo, we will get who ever strictly would be the best translation. Whoever is no matter who. And yeah, so you can see why, just like those words, when we make the demo form of a verb, we get them also potentially that meaning, although you see it also as even though. But technically, as you can see, even though, no matter if. So yeah, makes sense that they have these meanings. Yeah, as I was translating, no matter with what color of shell I hold in my mouth, I can fly, I can soar the sky, you know. And yeah, that's the peculiarity of this blue Yoshi, which unfortunately we can't see in this very level, since it's a water level. Kind of weird that they put the... Well, I guess they wanted it just because of the color. Yeah, kind of weird to not show. However, all these annoying fishes. Oh boy, I know. This is becoming... Okay, let's actually go back and not... Okay, as soon as I say it, then I actually... Okay, those left. Oh boy. Yeah, here you can see how annoying these enemies can be at full force when you have a lot of them. Okay. And as you might remember, yeah, and we have seen it on the map, we have to find two axes, so yeah, we'll have to play twice. And yeah, actually, there's a pipe, and you would be inclined to enter it. If you go down here, yeah, you actually get this, the key, which will hold here. And yeah, while holding it, even in Yoshi's mouth, we can enter that, we can unlock the secret exit. And yeah, we have this other Star Road. This one I won't mention what it is, since it's those who know Japanese can see a preview of it, or those, of course, those who have already played this game. But yeah, we have to replay this level. We'll do that after our usual break. Yeah, this time, sorry, but I'm taking it around 5 minutes. And when we'll be back, we'll replay this level first and foremost to get the regular exit. Maybe find all the dragon coins if we can. And yeah, after that, we'll go back to Vanilla Dome. So yeah, see you in around 5 minutes. And we are back. And yeah, we can continue. First and foremost by replaying this level to get the regular exit.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oops, didn't want to. Let's actually see what happens. Yeah, the shell becomes, of course, simply a 1-up. But wanted still to show it. We have seen it before, but it was still worth seeing it. Okay, with that we got 2 coins. There should be also the 2 ones, one after the other, but one on top of the other, practically, like here. But then there's the matter of the final one we haven't found. Oops. First, let's get back Yoshi. Okay. Fortunately, the mushroom went to the left, I guess. So we missed it. Please, let's not lose Yoshi if possible. Thank you. Yeah, okay, no. Can see it here. Ah, okay, it was up here. That's why. So yeah, actually pretty easy. Yeah, we come out here. Yeah, we can see the water here. You can swim in it, but you have to be careful not to go too low. Oh yeah, let's make the jump. And yeah, the regular exit again takes us back to the Star Road from which we entered to tackle this level, and we'll take it. To go back down here, technically we could continue to the right, but I'd say it makes more sense to tackle this now. And yeah, you can see we're back outside. And we have this level here, which is called Baニラだいち Himitsu no Kosu ni. And yeah, actually we have first and foremost Baニラagain. Actually, Baニラ. Accent on the first syllable. But then, instead of Domu, we have... Hope I didn't get to... Okay, should be fine. Instead of Domu, Dome, which makes sense since when you are inside the underground of Vanilla is technically kind of like a dome. But yeah, here, on the other hand, we have Daichi, which is a Chinese compound. Technically, there are two Daichi. Well, more than two, but two are common words, and honestly are the ones you usually hear. The first one is Daichi, an accent, so like most Chinese compounds, which means plateau, tableland. But yeah, plateau, I'd say well, technically you could say tableland would be closer to the Chinese compound nature of the word. Yeah, Dai technically means in Japanese actually means a pedestal or a stand. Also counter for machines and vehicles, but we'll see that again when the time comes. But yeah, on its own, usually a stand, a pedestal, platform. And yeah, so table technically in this case. And then land, literally in Japanese we would have the term chi, which is earth, ground, land, soil, but yeah, even earth is the fundamental meaning. Accented on its own, by the way, chi. Dai on its own, also accented. In that case, accented is enough because yeah, dai is I is considered a diphthong, and so the accent can stays on the first vowel of it. So yeah, on the da. But yeah, that one plateau, tableland, and that's in this case is the one that makes the most sense. The other one, is still a pretty common term, so it's worth mentioning. Daichi, accented on the first syllable. Could also be because, in a sense, it could be seen as a dai prefix. Because it's used as a prefix dai for large, big, great, and so on. And then again see earth, ground, and so on. This daichi, accent on the first syllable, potentially because of being a prefix plus word instead of of the usual Chinese compounds, means earth, ground, the solid earth, the implied vast land. So you see this term, but in this case, you actually see maybe even the second one more often. But in this case, let's say actually the first one should be unaccented on its own, with the meaning plateau, tableland. Although, despite that, I think that again, in this case, daichi would be a suffix, or you could see it as a compound with the previous word, vanilla in our case, and so I suspect it would be accent on the da, despite that. Can't confirm it, although, let me I try to look it into the physical dictionary, but I have doubts. Okay, got the physical dictionary. I have serious doubts we'll find it in the suffix part of it, and maybe also considering that they might just tell you for these simply follow those rules. And by the way, again, considering when you add other Chinese compounds as suffixes, based on some I can see here, again, I'm now seeing other ones, they are always accented on the first syllable on the first mora of the second of the suffix, or you can see it as the second word part of the compound. I suspect that that might be the rule in general. But of course, can find it. I'll quickly check daichi also in the physical dictionary, but it should confirm what we have seen in the online OnePlus plugin combo. Daichi. And there it is. Unaccented with for plateau, and also other ones, by the way. But while the one for earth, the vast land, and so on, literally big earth, is accented on the first syllable, again, most likely because we add that prefix. Okay. So vanilla plateau, and then we have again Himitsu no Kosu, so secret course, and again the number 2, so ni. And without further ado, we can play it. Actually, we were playing as Luigi, so we have to switch to Mario. Let's give this level a try. And it's one without secret exits, as we have seen. Okay, no. I actually want to keep Yoshi here, this Yoshi in particular, to show that, yeah, we didn't get a blue shell, because we have seen before that Yoshi would, our usual regular green Yoshi would get wings when holding in its mouth a blue shell. But yeah, blue Yoshi, doesn't matter the color of the shell, yeah, he always gets wings. Here I want to actually open these. Easier said than done with all these. Okay. Okay, let's pop it here, perfect. Okay, perfect, so yeah, we can fly. Wanted to get my cape though. And technically, with that, you would then fly here even if you don't have a flying Yoshi. Which, unless you got the secret exit, you wouldn't. And got to the Star Road, you wouldn't have it. Okay, I'll get this for now. So we have that in reserve. I suspect we might be able to go down. Nope. Okay, these are simply just here as obstacles for those piranha plants. Let's avoid our... But actually we can eat it. And yeah, Yoshi is pretty useful if it wasn't clear enough. Pretty powerful by being able to eat so many enemies that you couldn't defeat, that are not, you can jump on at the very least. Oh yeah, there I missed. I lost my Yoshi, but oh well. Wanted to see. I feel like I'm missing something here. Yeah, here we have the end. I want to quickly see though. Ah yeah, by the way, notice that with a ground pound you can actually defeat those. Yeah. Although I suppose you would be, you are supposed to simply turn them into coins with that P-switch. A peculiar one, as you have seen, a different color one. Completely forgot that was a thing, to be completely honest. Not sure if it shows up much more, if at all, for the rest of the game. Running out of time here. Okay. I won't lose. I'll simply rewind here, but I wanted to look a little for the dragon coin, since, to be completely honest, I'm curious. By flying here. With all those... yeah, no, not that. With all those pipes, which might be simply... for the structure of the level, but at the same time I feel like one of them you might be able to enter it, like this one. Nope. I might have tried it already. Okay, no, I definitely don't want to lose my power up here. Okay, let me try to fly up here. We don't have time, though. I'll try it only once more. And then we'll actually finish this level. Okay, again, as much as I wouldn't... We want... it doesn't matter if we get all the dragon coins or not. I'm... still, I'm curious... But yeah, here's so many tools, luckily, in this game. And yeah, you can actually see why I ended up finishing it back in the day. On emulator, because I didn't have it, unfortunately. Not even the SNES version. Okay. See if I can actually make it in time here. I feel like I might not have straight up enough time. Let me see by going back here. Okay. Yeah, no idea where the final dragon coin is. Yeah, there you got to see how much, and I could have continued, by the way. You can fly. I don't want to keep my cape, thank you. There, that Koopa got stuck there. Or at least it looked like it. Oh yeah, we've finished this level. Oh yeah, we got this other one. Switch to Luigi. Oh yeah, it's simply called Banieira Daichi. Yeah, I tried, but I couldn't find which one was the actual one you could enter. Yeah, I thought I tried them all, but apparently not. Yeah, by the way, hi, welcome. But yeah, oh well. Again, while we'll try to find as many coins as we can, it doesn't matter, and yeah, the show must go on. Our focus is finding, playing all the levels. In that sense, we will complete this game instead of just finishing it. But yeah, the dragon coins are just a bonus. But yeah, I was just curious where the final one was. Yeah, as I was saying, this level is simply called Banieira Daichi Himitsu no Kosu San. So yeah, again, Vanilla Plateau, Secret Course, and then we have the number 3. And yeah, most likely it's the most common reading when used on its own, so the Chinese one, San. And yeah, yeah, that's indeed welcome in Japanese, Yokoso. Nice. And yeah, we can play this level then, and as you have seen, another one with only one exit.
Let's go.
And yeah, as you have seen on the map, too bad that I don't have a Yoshi, because I could have shown a certain something. A peculiarity present in the Japanese version, but removed. Not sure if in all versions of the game, or only it came back here. Oh boy, we have this fish, quite annoying. Okay, no, let's rewind. I also got... but yeah, the peculiarity is that Yoshi can eat the dolphins in the Japanese version, but yeah, it got removed in outside of Japan. Don't remember if in all versions or not. But yeah, if we have, I think there should be more levels with dolphins, although I might be wrong. If there are, and hopefully we have Yoshi next time, we play one of these, then we'll see it then. But yeah, I still wanted to, at the very least, mention it. Okay, yeah, let's... I want to jump on top of one. thank you. Yeah, as expected, one of these would have the dragon coin. And yeah, here we have arrows of coins, including one with the dragon coin. Yeah, so you really want to stand on one of the dolphins here. I think they're straight up called dolphins. I think that was another dragon coin, so actually there was an extra one. But yeah, you need only 5 to quote-unquote complete the level. To actually complete it, technically, even though it's an extra. If you then get the additional one, you get simply a 1-up. Another 1-up. We have seen it in a previous level. Oh yeah, we can finish it. And yeah, with that, we got this. And yeah, with that, we got here. And yeah, we have this level. You may think a castle, but it has a slightly different icon and also doesn't have the number outside it. Because this is actually, well, this one says in Japanese, Baニラだいちのとりで. First and foremost, we have again Vanillaだいち, so Vanilla Plateau, most likely. In this case, we have the possessive particle no, so of Vanilla Plateau, and to connect it to the following noun, which is tori de. We might have seen it in Super Mario Advance 4, so Super Mario Bros. 3, the Game Boy Advance version, in the name of levels, e-reader levels. But either way, Toride means fort, fortress, stronghold, fortification. Unaccented, Toride, low, high, high. Unfortunately, I think we couldn't find its origin, its etymology. It wasn't present on Wiktionary. And unfortunately, it isn't clear with that. We have seen other words where the meaning can be guessed way more easily. Yeah, in this case, unfortunately, I don't think I can quickly search it again, but I have doubts. Yeah, in the meantime, yeah, it's a fortress in this case, not a castle. Yeah, no, unfortunately, can't find. Okay. We should be back. Yeah, couldn't find it on Wiktionary. Technically, I have books with etymology where we could find it, but honestly, it would be pretty complex, more often than not, also there. At that point, it's more convenient to simply remember that, yeah, the word for fortress in Japanese is toride. It's a strictly Japanese word that we can say again. But yeah, let's actually play it. We played as Luigi just now, yes. So yeah, we tackled this one. And yeah, we are, yeah, funny enough, we are underwater. After entering, we immediately go underwater. Yeah, we have those skeleton fishes, which we have already seen. Well, apart from Zelda 2, where they might have maybe those were inspiration for these. I feel like we might have seen them also in a previous Mario game we have played, but I'm forgetting which one. My guess would be, yeah, one of the Mario Lands. But yeah, either way, I think they would be fish bones. I'm pretty sure they're simply called in English. Don't know their Japanese name. We'll see it. Might have seen it on Super Mario Wiki, but I don't remember it like that. We'll see it whenever it's shown in game. Okay, the thwomp there. I wonder if. Okay, we can go either way. Not sure which. My guess would be to the right to continue, but it might not be the case. Okay, I think that might actually be the case then. Okay, we got. Good thing we came this way anyway to get that the midway gate. We come out here maybe from elsewhere. Ah, too bad that I got hit there. Too impatient. Oh yeah, we can continue. Okay. With that, we got all. Okay, barely avoided the spike. The spiky ball. Oh yeah, we got all the dragon coins. Okay, and yeah, here you can see another one. So yeah, there was an extra one. Suspected that would be the case. Okay, let's get the mushroom. And yeah, we have now this enemy, Reznor, they're called in English. I think in Japanese they probably called simply Bui Bui. Judging by the writing there on... Oops. Okay, let's actually restart from the start here without resetting the whole level. And let's be more careful this time. Yeah, you have to be careful because after defeating some of them, the platforms start disappearing and you have to jump on them on there. But yeah, my guess is Bui Bui. Oh yeah, by doing that, we have destroyed the fortress. And we unlocked this. Yeah, as you see, we have the prompt, because yeah, here you would be able to save also in the SNES or Famicom version. Not elsewhere, at the very least not until you finish the game, I think. While in this version you can save anywhere, whenever you want, also before finishing the game. One of the reasons why we are playing this one instead of the SNES of the Super Famicom, I should say, since we will play it in English, in Japanese. But yeah, we'll choose save and continue. But yeah, we want, as you can see on the right, we have the castle 4. We have the sign outside it. So yeah, technically this is already World 4. So yeah, we want to continue here, and that's why I was unsure if we should play it immediately or not. But yeah, we did. So we technically unlocked another way to access World 4 there. But yeah, we'll now go back here in Vanilla Dome. After checking out the Vanilla Plateau. But yeah, makes sense that we tackled it, as yeah, it's still vanilla technically. Yeah, now we have this level.
Luigi.
Switch to Luigi. Yeah, I'm trying to alternate between the two brothers if it wasn't clear enough. I can actually quickly show, not this, sorry, this. Okay, yeah, I wanted to check here. We have this menu. I've shown it before. Not many additional writings here. We have seen already score and then simply Mario and Luigi. But I wanted to straight up check it to see how many levels each brother played. And yeah, actually Mario, for some reason, played 2 more. So yeah, we'll actually stick to Luigi for 2 more levels.
Mario. Luigi.
Yeah, okay, 1 makes sense because we have just played it, and yeah. But I guess 1 more by accident. Oh yeah. We have this level called BaニラドームCourse 2. And yeah, simply Vanilla Dome Course 2. And yeah, again, the number 2, most likely pronounced as Ni. Oh yeah, so we actually
Let's go.
play it. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, I know also because yeah, okay, I've played this game before and I do remember some things I don't remember. I don't remember the details, but overall, I do remember it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was also on screen that yeah, this is this level should have a secret exit. Oops, I want to hit that chip. Something that's weird about the name for Reznor is that I think that Bui Bui is an onomatopoeia for pigs. Or maybe I'm actually confusing it because yeah, I'm at the very least I've heard something like but actually I think it was Poi Poi there in Mario and Luigi Brothership with that character and the whole play on that. But yeah, we'll check that out when they come out again. Okay, let's press it here. Down there I feel like it's a trap. Okay, no, actually. Here is from where we came from. So yeah, let's actually go back. Okay, down here we would have that. Okay, and we have the key. Okay, and we have the keyhole. Perfect. And yeah, I wanted to get that first and foremost, considering that, yeah. For those who have already played, but yeah, here's where you get to the red switch, as also mentioned. And yeah, it's called here BaニラドームAka Switch. And yeah, simply again Vanilla Dome once more. Then we have Aka. On its own, the color red, accented. Red in general, technically more specifically crimson or scarlet. But as we have seen, yeah, on its own accented, or also used in this case as a prefix. But when we add the E to make it an E adjective. It's one of those that unfortunately becomes unaccented. It's the exception because as you have seen, for example, today with ao, which becomes aoi, accented still, and also other colors that make the adjective by simply adding E. But yeah, this is the exception. It becomes unaccented, and yeah, red, crimson, scarlet, technically also vermilion. Well, to be specific, this one would be the one. The usual kanji would be for red or crimson, with a different kanji, scarlet, with another one, vermilion. The vermilion one is rare. The one for scarlet, on the other hand, can be seen way more often. But yeah, usually you use only the regular kanji for red, but we'll see it when the time comes for it. And yeah, after that we simply have suichi, as we have seen before when we found all the other ones. And yeah, switch from English. The only difference is, of course, the additional E for the chi at the end. Also to have the sound ch, because the tagyo, the ta row, ta column would be it goes ta chi su te to. So yeah, to have the ch sound, you have to add the vowel E. But notice also the doubling of the consonant. So suichi with the small su. Yeah, the accent is just like in English on the E, suichi. Yeah, we can play it.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, we have these. The shell can be annoying, but we of course would like to activate it to get a 1-up here. Yeah, we did, luckily without getting hurt ourselves. And yeah, we have the red switch. We press it. I take the screenshot. I think this one goes away. Yeah, it does. We save and continue. I'll quickly show it, even though it says again, it's the same message as all the previous times, only with the difference of the icons, of course, depending on which switch you pressed. But I'll at least retranslate it, not re-explain it for the full explanation. Again, check out the yellow one, which we pressed, I think, in the second or third episode of this series. But yeah, the translation is, well, we have the title, which is Switch Palace, with the term Q then. And then the translation is the switch that you have pressed, sorry, with the strength of the switch that you have pressed. And then we have the icons. The first one changes into the second one. So yeah, I just wanted to, at the very least, retranslate it. But yeah, check that out, the yellow one in a previous episode for the full explanation word by word. Oh yeah, we should have time to, at the very least, replay one level. Oh yeah, we want to replay this one. Want to quickly check. Because with that, I think already we have. Might be the matter of the exits. So yeah, technically we would want to keep... well, we'll keep Luigi and then switch to Mario and then go from there. Yeah, might be because of the secret exits that we got some confusion with that the numbers weren't the same for the two brothers. But yeah, we stick to Luigi for now.
Let's go.
Okay. I would like to get... well, we take this as the power-up here. Well, actually, we need to first get this and then the 5 flower, unless we want to keep a mushroom in reserve in the inventory. Yeah, we can continue here. Okay. So, not to... Okay, yeah, we want to go down here. Yeah, there we have that block. Wouldn't mind to show it, to show the peculiarity of red blocks, other than being used, of course, as platforms, like we have seen, and we were supposed to get a secret before, but we actually did it without it. I actually had to jump up there, but I didn't want to get the power up. And I need that. Oh yeah, the flower despawned there. Oh, yeah, I want to come back here. Actually, also for that. Oh yeah, then I want to get the dragon coin here. Go here. Yeah, actually the peculiarity is that you can't hit them. Yeah, here we are back to where the secret exit was, and we don't need it. We might keep the key. That's not ideal. I want to keep. Honestly, let's go back here. Let's only get these. And then fly here. Yeah, not getting those coins actually is problematic. I'll try to make it the jump here. Well, actually, let's try to rewind more then. Yeah, here. And do it properly this time. Yeah, by doing that, we shouldn't have issues. But as long as I can make actually the jump here. Perfect. Okay, yeah, no, let's keep the cape. I wonder if we should continue down for some more coins. Honestly, doesn't matter. Here I'd rather get, yeah, since we are already full on power-ups, rather get the star. Okay, we have this pipe. Not sure if I simply got lucky there. Thought of trying it on my own, or unconsciously remembered it. Yeah, we got this. Let's enter the pipe here to leave. It was an icy part of the level. Yeah, we have a dragon coin up here. We try to get it. Let's see if we can make it in time here. Not if I do all this nonsense. Okay, yeah, I did it. actually got also the stars, nice. Yeah, so we got all the dragon coins. And yeah, we got enough stars for a bonus game, so yeah, we play it. And no. Ah, okay, the one in the middle does change, okay. So yeah, you would want to get stars in this case, for example, to get lines with the one in the middle, but yeah, I did really poorly. But yeah, with that, we switch to Mario. I quickly check. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So yeah, it is the axes themselves, which brother gets them, and so yeah. Now we're back one more for Luigi. Yeah. We can now simply go back to Mario and then continue from there. But we'll do that next time. We don't have more time. So yeah, here we'll actually save and end, as it says literally here.
Here we go. Super Mario.
I'll quickly show our progress. And yeah, as you can see, we played. I don't remember actually. I think the number is not the levels themselves, but the number of exits then. As yeah, that would make sense. We have seen 17 and 18, which yeah, would be 35. So yeah, pretty sure it's actually the number of exits, and it makes sense since yeah, you want to get all exits to technically complete the game. Leaving aside the dragon coins, but those are a bonus technically. In the original, it wasn't even tracked which levels, in which levels you got them all, other than them disappearing. So yeah. But yeah, with that we can close the game. And yeah, so today we, well, first and foremost, played our first Star Road level. Since we hadn't accessed the Donut Plains Star Road. We did that first. After that, we started World 3, Vanilla Dome. Well, actually, Vanilla in general, as we have seen, because yeah, we also got outside and played the levels in the Vanilla Plateau. And then went back again to the Vanilla Dome, also played the level of the Star Road for Vanilla. And yeah, so next time we should be on Friday as usual, unless plans change. We'll continue playing Super Mario World as in Super Mario Advance 2. We'll continue from here. So yeah, as you have seen on the map, we have the ghost house, a ghost house. So we'll start with that. We'll continue from there. Most likely, we should be able to finish and complete, in the sense of having played all the levels, getting all the axes, World 3. But yeah, we'll see. And yeah, see you next time.